I wanted to take a minute to introduce you to Brightspace, our class forum that we're going to be using for the semester. As you can see here, I'm logged into our Eastern Maine Community College website, and on the top, you'll see we have any information that we need, COVID response, the login for the portal, which grades will be hosted on, webmail, calendar, et cetera, et cetera. And you'll see Brightspace here. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and it'll take us to our Brightspace portal. If you're already logged in, it will bring you to the main page here, as I'm already logged in. If not, it'll take you to the Maine Community College system homepage, where you just need to click on Eastern Maine Community College Brightspace, and that'll bring you here to log in. And you just log in with your regular portal credentials, so your EMCC email and or username and your password. So I'm going to switch to learning view, so you guys see a different view than my admin stuff. So it should take you something like this. So you have your welcome to Brightspace, take a moment and explore and below, blah, blah, blah. So you see here, all of your courses that you're registered for will appear here under my courses, and you'll see my courses that I'm teaching, digital illustration and our page layout and design, and then some faculty training stuff that you guys don't need to worry about. I have mine pinned to the top, which you can do. So if any content is added by administration, my classes don't get buried on my personal page. You can do that as well. Or you can pin your courses in a particular order that you like. I have mine, for some reason, I like my digital illustration kind of first, because I'm reading from left to right here. So I don't know why. Digital illustration was always first thing in the morning for me on my schedule. So I just like to keep it first. Anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and click on our digital illustration to show you the interface. Page layout will look exactly the same, except it will be page layout, obviously. But it will fundamentally look the same with a little bit of different information. So you see any announcements pop up here. We have our welcome announcement and our course book announcement. Any assignments that are due here. We have our Say Hello is due next week. And then our first assignment, which is live, will be due September 7th. All of our assignments will basically be a weekly basis, give or take, given the topic. So we'll tackle a topic a week. We'll have a due date, which will essentially be that next Monday, from which it's assigned. All assignment information will be in our portal here, which I'll show you. So let's say if we go to assignments here. So our first assignment will have all of our information. So just to quickly sort of go over, in this assignment, we'll be looking at the Adobe Illustrator interface. You can read this on your own. And then there's always going to be a support video, a demo video to go along with what we're tackling for that week. And then we'll have a document, which will give you assignment specifics to click on. Oops. So here we go. So this gives you any support materials here. So we have our digital illustration videos, support materials. So here's the assignment document, and you can download the files or open them. I think I just downloaded it, so you're not going to see that. We're going to get the spinning beach ball. There we go. So it'll allow you to download it. I'm not going to. So this will have assignment specifics, page numbers, etc. For our book, anything related to the assignments. And then all assignment materials as they relate to the chapters are going to be in a zip form. So we'll have our chapter 1 materials. And if we are still using, I think there's a couple chapters where we're going to be having a couple different assignments that'll span one chapter. So let's say, for example, chapter 2, we have a couple assignments in chapter 2. I will note in the description that you do not need to re-download. I'll say that that we're using the same materials from chapter 2, etc. So you see our zip file with all Illustrator materials that are referenced in the book. When it says to open file xyz.ai, that's where you'll find it. And each assignment will have the information listed here. And then to submit assignments, you can add comments, and you just click add a file, and you'll be uploading your Illustrator files, your working files, directly to the assignment. Hopefully keep it all nice and easy, and we'll obviously check in as the semester goes. So I'm going to cancel this here. So that's basically how assignments are going to work. We're going to have the assignments posted And as you can see, we have our 2 assignments here, your grade, whether it's submitted or not, the due date, and all that good stuff. So you have all of our assignments listed here. We'll have under Chapter 1, all of this is essentially Chapter 1, and then we'll have Chapter 2 if there's more assignments under Chapter 2. So you can find all of your information under assignments. Let's go back home, and you'll also see, if you click assignments, you can have discussions, quizzes, plagiarism checker, which we honestly won't have to worry about most of this stuff because it doesn't apply, as we are going to be handing in actual working files, Illustrator and InDesign, respectively. So if you click assignments, again, it takes us to that overview page that we were just on. I'm going to go back home and I'm going to hit announcements. So any announcements should come up on the main page, newest first. But as you can see here, you can look at your announcements or go back to the announcements if you need to. So we have our book information. If you haven't bought the book from the bookstore, you can also rent it or buy it online from various places. I just listed a couple, but you can find your own resources if you know of any for textbook rentals, etc., as long as you have access to the book and the materials. That's basically it. Any communication we can do through here. I haven't used it, to be honest, but if you have a question, you want to email, instant message me. Email is probably the best way to do it, and just do it through our regular EMCC email. I use Outlook for EMCC things. So if you'd like to email me that way, that would be preferred with any questions. Or if you have any particular assignment questions, we certainly can use the chat or a forum, or I can set up forums if we would like to use that in the future as we go. Because again, we're all sort of getting used to this new system and the new way of doing things right now. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, feel free to let me know. But I just wanted to give you a quick overview of what we'll be working on and how we'll be doing it for the semester.